Califa Consulting is a holistic educational consultancy which provides educational wellness services. We are based in Ghana, West Africa. We provide foundational educational training, school supplies, books, laptops, in addition to IT and literacy training. We also provide hands-on wellness services.
Peace and blessings. My name is Victorious Wanjiro, and I am the founder of Califa Consulting and the Universal Family Network. Califa Consulting is a holistic education consultancy based in California. We focus on sharing educational and wellness practices that are rooted in Pan-African healing and spirituality. Our NGO that is based in Ghana, the Universal Family Network, focuses on bridging Africans in the diaspora with Africans on the continent through education and wellness. The resources from our LLC support that we do with the NGO. What inspired me was my upbringing. My childhood was kind of challenging. My parents used drugs. They gave me up for adoption. A few days later, my dad found out, and my dad got me. And so it was being a foster child that kind of motivated me and inspired me to want to create family for orphaned and estranged children and the adults that care for them. And even adults that may not have biological family, but instead we're a network, a community of family. What inspired me was living in my foster homes with other young girls and guys who didn't have blood family, but who were connected. What also inspired me is people that I would meet all over the world who would look after me and take care of me, and we would connect even though we weren't biologically related. And time and time again, I've been blessed in my life by people, strangers who weren't biologically connected to me, but really supported me in my healing and my development. And that's why I wanted to create the Universal Family Network. And then the LLC, Califa Consulting, is about sharing healing and wellness practices, because that is how I healed my mind and my body and my spirit, through meditation, through dance, through eating well, clean, fortifying foods, right? Through ceremonies, through indigenous movement practices like yoga and Ariyanka, through African forms of healing and ceremonies and rituals, and using the herbs and the teas, all these different things. I learned how to heal myself, and now I share with others how to heal themselves. Specifically educators and youth, groups of students and groups of people that are interested in these wellness practices. I first started coming to Ghana, I was 20 years old. I actually turned 21 in one of the communities that I'm still a part of, where I do my traditional healing and spiritual work in the Volta region. And I was a study abroad student. I was here for about 6 months, learning the culture and the history, the language, and also conducting research. My research was around the Ghanaian family and social change. And I also spent time teaching in a school in a village called Dome Abra. And that's how Paul and I met, because I was his teacher and I supported that class. I was the lead teacher for the third graders. And I just continued to develop those relationships from 2007 until now. I would come back every couple of years. We would talk on the phone. They would call me, I would call them. If I was able to send a little money here and there because family or medical or schooling, hospital bills, then I did that. And it was that that loyalty, that connectivity. If I was able to connect my Ghanaian family members here with some work, kente or shea butter, and those connections that laid the foundation for what we have now on our Universal Family Network. So It's been a pleasure to see and work with Paul's family and his sister over the years. My family in the Volta region and doing my spiritual development over the years and initiation. So, and now to just continue to branch out throughout Ghana, it's been a true blessing. So, yep, 14 years in the game. We out here from the west coast of America to the west coast of Africa, putting in that work. Peace.
Hey, peace y'all, peace y'all. My name is Amani Will, and I am an activist, an artist, a healer, an educator. I carry an organization called the Hood Hippie Universe, and we run trainings and educational services as well as multimedia that encompasses kind of the works of the healing, the education, the artivism. And I'm here with the Universal Family Network on Ancestral Pilgrimage. A lot of my work is reconnecting to ancestry and turning back to the ancient wisdom to bring it forth to see how it can guide us here, how it can help us understand where we are and help us remember where we want to go. So this is my first time in the motherland, and it's changing my life. It's bringing my spirit home. It's alleviating so much stress and so much pain and bringing so much joy and so much power. So I linked up with Universal Family Network with Victorious Wanjiro and Califa Consulting because I wanted some guidance. I wanted some help understanding what to do once I got here and some guidance in kind of the process of getting here. And I wanted to come and serve. I wanted to find folks who were doing good works out here, who were calling for community. And I started following some of Victorious's projects out here and was really touched, was really beautifully impacted by the work that they're doing. And so we began to work together. And in order to come, I collaborated with them, with the Universal Family Network, to create a fundraiser reaching out to my networks to ask for resources from them for the Universal Family Network, because the work is so beautiful. And because we're all connected to community, we're all connected to a lot of different kinds of resource. And that's part of what my work is about, and that's part of what Universal Family Network's about, is we are all out here attached to some kind of wealth and to some kind of resource that is much needed in this world. And the more that we sync and intersect with each other and amplify that resource, the more we all have what we need and the more we're all thriving and in abundance. And so I came with the support of my community to meet with the Universal Family Network and to do work together. So I landed, and when I got to Anya, to the Universal Family Network headquarters, 20 kids from the neighborhood came out, and it was clear how much they loved Victorious, clear how much they loved Sol and Paul and Soma, the whole Universal Family Network family living and working in the headquarters. And then instantly, when they found out my name, they start singing my name as we're walking down the street and welcoming me home and telling jokes and asking playful questions and really deep, insightful questions. And it's just really clear that they were a strong, cohesive community. They felt so comfortable with the Universal Family Network, and they felt so comfortable with me already because that's what I was coming with. So the Universal Family Network is up to many different things. And the community center is where I landed, the headquarters, where they're working with the neighborhood kids, and they're working with the neighborhood and the place itself, and they're working with those parents. And so they're working to build a whole cohesive community. And a lot of these kids, their parents work for 16 hours a day. A lot of them work 6 to 7 days a week. And so these kids have a lot of time where they're left to themselves to figure out what they're going to be doing with their time. And so Victorious has come and has really set up a support network where these kids, they come and they sweep the compound and they clean inside and they wash and take out the clothes and take out the trash and clean up the trash in the neighborhood, and then they get a little bit of money for their work. So they're actually getting small jobs through the Universal Family Network, and then when they're done doing those chores, that work, they then come in and study, and they have sheets where they're like tracking their own education that is both self-guided, so they get to decide, I want to learn mathematics today, I want to work on my spelling today, I want to learn history, I want to learn biology, I want to learn chemistry, I want to work on my meditation, I want to learn drumming. There's so many things, kind of whatever they can think of, and then whatever resources they can get, we can get to meet them there. They're like also getting help from the Universal Family Network. And then once they're done with their studies, it's time for them to make food. And they decide what they want to cook. They then make the list of the things they need to get from market. They list how much it costs. They do the math of how much they need and how much change they're going to get back. They go to market, get the food, bring the change back. They go over a mathematical process with Victorious or with the staff on hand. And then they make the food, and then they clean the kitchen as they make the food so that the kitchen is still clean at the end of making the meal, and then they serve the meal. And then they eat together. And so they're basically learning how to run their own lives, and they're being supported in doing that with adult support that sees their brilliance, that sees their need, what they need support in, and that encourages it and gently guides it. It's such a cohesive process, and it's so beautiful to witness. And that's just one aspect. So also what Victorious is doing, Califa Consulting, the whole Universal Family Network, is growing a diasporic network across the world. And so they are supporting African diasporic people who want to return to the motherland, who want to reconnect with their ancestry, and who don't want to do so as tourists, but who want to do so by dropping into a network of like-minded people, both from the continent or from abroad, but of African diaspora, who are wanting to help us all thrive together, who are wanting to help us build bridges and return home in such a way that we change the future together and we grow our power as a community together, and we get to decide with strategy how we want to be living and what wellness is for us. And so it's so beautiful to get the personal one-on-one guidance with Victorious, to get the service guidance and to be connected to the community that she's directly serving. And then also to connect everywhere we go, we're connecting to people who are building sustainable living, intentional communities that are off-grid, that have everything they need on the land that they're living on, growing their own food with solar power, working with the villages that they're near to make sure that those resources are shared and that we're growing resource. We've met with brothers who are doing sports education with kids and working with sports as a means to help organize the mind and build community and build leaders and followers, folks who can work together on a team and folks who feel their own power in their body and in their community.
Peace, love, abundance, and gratitude. I am your brother Soul, and I am here at the Universal Family Network. Last year, me and Victoria planned to come out and tour Ghana. She's been coming here for 14 years. This is my first time here, and I decided to get a one-way ticket, and she helped me find a place to stay and offered me a position in her company. Here, I work with the children, I maintain the house, I cook food, and I offer my healing modalities to Africans from the diaspora coming to visit. We take them on tours, we help them buy property or get in the, getting on the way to buy their property. We help them find housing and help them get acclimated to Ghana's traditions and language.
Fantastic! This is Queen Esther here, and yes, I am in Ghana, Cape Coast, Ghana, and I'm so excited and happy to communicate with you because I have so many wonderful things to share with you. You know, as Africans from the Americas, from the globe, we're now finding our way back home to our Mother Africa. Those are the facts, and we're finding our way home. We're coming one by one, two by two, and when we get here, we're putting ourselves together. For example, I am now in the company of those in the Universal Family Network, bringing families together universally, okay? Working together as a network. Unity is the key. I am also the mayor of the global city of wellness, and that's another reach to unify people around the world, Africans and African descent, in wellness. It's our time now, beloveds. It's our time to wake up, to embrace our families, embrace our culture, be the examples, remember what our ancestors have done to bring us where we are now, to think about what we're going to establish for the children and grandchildren to come. Queen Esther, mayor of the global city of wellness. I'm having an awesome time here in Africa. I feel at home. Look at the environment. I'm just having a marvelous time on top of the mountain, overlooking the ocean. Another day at the office, looking to see you here in the motherland as well. Again, Universal Family Network, which is expanding. Queen Esther here, Mayor, Global City of Wellness. Give thanks.
We're so thankful to have people like Brother Amani and Queen Mother Esther coming through to support our works at the Universal Family Network and support our extended family, our global community. The offerings and the gifts, the mentorship, the resources that people like Mother Esther and Amani and Azadeh, Branch and Ileana, Renika, Mother Pilar, Uncle Patrick provide support our community members like Paul Osu, who we've been working with for the past 15 years now.
My name is Admako Paul Osu. I was born on 17th April 1998. I belong to a family of 4 siblings, my mom and then my dad. My upbringing has been awesome. Like, though I never belonged to, or maybe I didn't come from a rich background, I've had a supporting and then a very loving family. I met Miss Victoria Eley in 2007. We've been walking along, talking to each other, teaching each other the basics and then principles of life. We exchange languages and then we also exchange culture and then traditions. She has been awesome and then phenomenal to myself and then my family and then my community as a whole. Things were pretty tough for me and then things were also challenging when it comes to finances. She helped myself while I was in school. She has also helped my little sister to afford bills to get into senior high school, of which I think if it wasn't her help, she wouldn't have been able to make it up to school. Not only that, she also helped in the establishment of a community library in my village. She also donated a couple of laptops to myself and then my colleagues, which I should say was the first time that any of myself and my colleagues, somebody giving out a laptop for us. So over the years, I was able to build upon my IT skills, which has helped me as a boy or as a guy to work for the Universal Family Network. My aim and dreams, my passion is to become a medical doctor.
My name is Sankojo Owusu, and the school I attend is Anya Community. I stay with my parents, and I stay at Anya Last Stop, and I am 13 years old. Whenever I come here, I feel happy because Auntie Victoria gave us everything we need, and he helped us whatever we've been doing here. That is why I like coming here every day.
My name is Esther Techi. I come from Aguna Konyaku. When I come here, I am very happy because Auntie Victoria helped me to learn every day. When I go to school sometimes, when my madam gives me work, I can't understand. But when I come here and Auntie Victoria say it to me, I understand it. I want to thank Auntie Victoria for making his school for all of us. When I come here, I am very happy because Auntie Victoria helped me to clean all the school and classroom. I love Auntie Victoria because she is very good madam for all of us. Auntie Victoria helped me to learn, and sometimes she helped me to learn math, English, science, what are people, and history.
Currently, we are fundraising to buy the property that we run our programs out of. So right now, we are renting a 5-bedroom house in Accra, and the owners are selling it for about $90,000. Currently, we have $20,000, so we still have quite a ways to go. We use this space as a community center for the youth, the neighborhood children. They come by, they learn, they help take care of the space, they help make lunch for themselves and for all of us. And so we're building a youth center for them. Our space also serves as a drop-in center when diasporans come. If they need housing, a place as a transitional space before they get their own place, we offer transitional housing. We also offer wellness trips and educational exchange programs. So for our educators and healers, an opportunity for them to come to Ghana to learn and to engage in different wellness programming and trips and tours and things of that nature. So we're fundraising so that we will have our own property, because that's the basis to being sovereign, is to have your housing and your basic foundational needs met. Once we're able to do that, then we can go out and continue to serve others. We can go out and go into the schools and continue to teach language and healing, meditation, math, writing, reading. If we don't have our basic needs met of a place to be, then we will not be able to facilitate this bridging that is our work. We also have a library at the space that we have built out, and we're even building a store too, where we're making products and jewelry and instruments, and the children as well, as a means of bringing in resources. So we're currently fundraising to secure this space. We'll also support our mental health, because if you don't have secure housing, your mind isn't settled, right? And so we want to secure the space for not only ourselves, but in order to have a bigger reach, to welcome people on the ground when they come. And that is the role that we serve as the universal family, is to be a hub, a resource center, a healing sanctuary space for people to come heal their mind, heal their body, heal their spirit, share their gifts, right? And so we want to create that hub space where we can welcome folks, where they can rest, eat, play, teach, dance, engage in different wellness programming like massage, energy healing, different workshops. So we have the venue, we just have to secure it. You can donate by going to our website, califaconsulting.com. That's CALIFA consulting.com. And there on our homepage at the bottom, there's a donation link, or you can go to the tab fundraiser, and there's all the different links. People can donate through Cash App, through PayPal, through Venmo. Yeah, those are the different ways they can donate, through Zelle as well. So all that information is on our website, califaconsulting.com.
Greetings, Queen Esther here again. Something that I did want to remind you, we're doing this as a team effort. Even though many of us are here in Ghana, in Africa, Nigeria, Senegal, many of us are still in the US, UK, one side to the other, one side of the Atlantic to the other. What do we have over here? We're getting into our culture, our roots, our language, our food, our community. We're getting into the roots of the mother. What do you have? You have resources. We need you to send some resources over here to help us out. We're striving to build things for the children. We're striving to build a children's playground. We're doing things, libraries, schools. We need real estate. We need land. We're striving to build, also to pay for and fund the places that we are living and working out of. So send your donations in, CalifaConsulting.com. Whatever offerings you have, we're doing this as a team effort because when you come to the motherland, we'll be here to welcome you. Where you should stay, what you should be eating, how you should travel. We're here to make everything easier for you so that when you come home, you'll be able to move right in comfortably. So please support us here at the headquarters. Support our efforts in the motherland. We're making a way for you and we're clearing a way for ourselves to expand here on the continent. Ashe. CalifaConsultants.com. Send what you can. A good amount, thank you. We're doing good work. Ashe. Give thanks.
I have seen how the youth that come to our youth center have been transformed by spending time here. I have seen children who couldn't write their name and who were resistant and hesitant at first to picking up a pencil and writing the alphabet thrive in, counting by twos and writing their names. I've seen the children open up and feel held by a community of caring adults that's able to spend quality time with them and invest in their education and invest in their development. And so your offerings, your support, your visits, your donations of books and laptops and spending time with us here at the headquarters is an investment in the youth of Ghana and the youth of tomorrow and the future. So we thank you for your offerings. We thank you for your quality time that you spend with us. And we thank you for investing in our global community, our universal family network.
The money, the money is for the man people. We can't live without money. The money the well, it be so. Money the well. I was at schooling, because daddy no money. The money the well. My mommy die in hospital, because no money. The money the well. Some people be killing it, because they want money. The money the well. Some people be really it, because the money it. The money the well. The money's for the well. It be so. 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 Some people be lying it, because want to make money. Some people be killing it, because want to make money. Some people be stealing it, because they need money. The money's for the well. I really need to get my peace, because no money I can't get my peace. The money's for the well. I really need to get my home, because no money I can't get my home. The money the well. I really need to get lover, Because no money, you can't get lover. The money molly the well. The money molly the well. It be so. 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 The money, oh money, yeah. The money, yeah, money, oh. The money's for the man people. We can't live without money. The money, the well, it be so.